Did earth move for you and all?
It's by the phone.
What is?
Your diary.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Getting at you yesterday.
So am I.
Going to the factory?
Yeah.
Do you think it'd be wiser to stay away?
I've never ducked out someone yet, have I, love?
No.
I'll see you later.
Take care, love.
He says it was your idea.
What?
Well, to get into bed with me.
Well, you've got a double bed, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I don't want to share it with him, do I?
Oh, why not?
Because you've got a bed of your own.
Only during the day.
Yeah, well, that was the deal, Mick. You sleep during the day, you work at nights,
Well,
right?
I couldn't work. Couldn't have the job stopped.
Yeah, well, that's tough. You stay in my room, right?
I don't know why he's moaning. You were all smiles when I crawled up to him this morning.
Get off! I want them out. Go and don't worry. Oh, Mike robs me blind and Mick goes and... He hasn't done you any harm. Has he? He stinks. We're going to get rid of them, but first we're going to rob them blind, aren't we? Get off!
Lucky! Lucky! Oh, dog, come here. Come here, Lucky. Lucky, come here. Oh, you bad dog, come on. Oh,
Man, what's the police really have that thing shot?
what?
Oh, didn't wake him up!
Oh, no, he's only playing. It's all right, no, really. Oh, he's only playing.
What's it like out? I said, what's it like out?
And I heard you.
How long are you going to keep this up? And where's mine? What were you expecting? Go on, who do you know that can write?
I'm waiting for me holiday snaps.
Have you an heir? Well, they won't come. It's a criminal offence, you know, sending obscene material through the post.
Lovely. The shock's beginning to wear off now.
Look, don't say anything to Annabelle about the dog.
Why not?
Well, Lucky's persona non grata, I'm afraid.
Oh. What sort of breed's that?
What do you expect? You put him out of work, haven't you?
It's a temporary shutdown. They'll still be getting paid, won't they?
Oh, behave of it, will you? We've lost a big order through you. Biggest order we've ever had. Well, no factory can afford that these days.
These candle holders.
This skint.
Oh, why? Is that why they're thinking of taking over Sappho lessons, is it? Come on, Eric, use that, will you, lad?
Look, I am using it. I've been up to sea management. They're not planning any takeovers. The factory's on its knees.
Oh, is this? Have you seen the figures?
No.
Well, I'm going to ask to see the books.
Well, they'll not show them yet.
Oh, won't they? We'll see.
What sort of trouble?
Just trouble.
Oh, you can't stop there and keep me in suspenders. What's Damon Grant done?
Look, forget I even mentioned it, eh?
Oh, come on. One good turn deserves another.
What?
Well, I'm keeping quiet about your dog trying to savage me.
Savage?
Well, he went for me. God knows what Irene you'd say.
Drunk and disorderly and causing an affray.
The poor lad.
No, please, not a word to anybody, eh?
Me? As if?
If they were in trouble, he'd soon show you the boots, lad. Don't you worry about that.
Are you going to tell us?
Well, of course I'm going to tell them.
Have you heard what's in the report?
Never mind the report. Have we still got a job?
I'll come to that in a minute. It's 99% blue asbestos and a bonding agent. But it's in what they call a deteriorated condition. In other words, there's no bonding agent left. So it's been falling on you for years. You've been breathing it in for years. It's been killing you.
Have we still got a job?
It's been killing you, for Christ's sake, aren't you? Listen, it's been killing you.
Have we still got a job?
The question. There's going to have to be a shutdown.
Drunk and disorderly caused an affray.
Yeah.
Damon Grant?
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. What's wrong with you?
Did he speak?
Yeah?
I said, what's wrong with you?
Tell him a man's innocent until proven guilty.
Tell him I know that.
Tell him I'm fed up with him always thinking the worst of people.
And tell him I think he's an idiot and being taken for a ride.
Tell him he's just jealous.
What?
Jealous!
What of? Ask him what of.
What of?
Me and Madge.
Him and Madge.
You what?
You what?
He knows. He knows I'm right.
I know one thing. I feel sorry for you, mate. Getting engaged to a gold digger.
Tell him to go and get stuffed.
Are you two not speaking? He's engaged to Madge.
Yeah.
Well, what was she doing with that fella then?
What fella?
Tall fella with grey hair. Very cosy and all outside the art gallery.
That's where we first met her.
Oh.
And when was this?
About a week ago.
A week?
Yeah.
Then why didn't you tell us sooner?
Now, I'm not one to jangle.
Call yourselves men, eh? And you want to give away your trade union rights? Well, I've got news for you. They're not yours to give away.
We want to feed our kids.
You belong to your parents who struggled and starved on them picket lines. Your parents and your grandparents and their grandparents on top of them. And what about the rest of the trade union movement and the labour movement who've died in struggle throughout history? You want to give them rights away? You shower of scabs.
We just want to feed our kids, you big pillock.
That's what they all say. The excuse of every scab in history, we just want to feed our kids. There's only one way for the working class to feed their kids, and that's by sticking together.
We are sticking together. We're sticking together, and we want to go back in together.
Oh, no, you're not, because the union won't let you.
But we are the union. If we want to take our chances in there, we can take our chances in there, because we are the union.
Oh, no, you're not. You're just a small part of it.
Are you in the militant?
Oh, behave yourself, you, will you? You're just a small part of the union. And what happens if you do go back in there, eh? That becomes the norm. The norm for you, the norm for every other member of the union. So they've all got to work in crap. They've all got to work in conditions that can kill them.
Are you in the militant?
Well, it might be all right for you to work in them conditions, but it's not all right for everybody else to work in them.
Yeah, but if we sign on the dole, we might as well kill ourselves.
For Christ's sake, you won't be going on the dole.
Are you in the militant? Answer that, will you?
Why should I?
They're going to lay us all off, Bobby. What happens then?
They won't be laying anybody off.
Are you in the militant?
No, I can't afford the suits. Can't you see what they're doing? They're not going to lay you off. They're just trying it on. Come on, Eric, for Christ's sake, you can see it, can't you? There's only one way forward now. We've all got to stick together.
Are you in the militant?
Is your needle stuck?
Will you answer the man, will you? Are you in the militant?
What's it got to do with you? What's it got to do with anybody here, whether I'm in the militant or not? Can't you see what they're doing? They're throwing the muck at the fan, aren't they? Divide and conquer. That's their game. Doesn't matter what I believe in. I'm with you.
Are you in it?
What have I am? What harm's it ever done you, eh? All they've ever done is build bloody houses.
So, you're in it?
I've no need to be in it, have I? Can't you see? Don't you understand? I've no need to be in it. I am a militant. A militant with a small M, and I'm proud of it. Look around, fellas. Where's all the jobs around here, eh? Where's the jobs around anywhere? There are none. That's why you're scared. That's why you want to go back in there and work in conditions that can kill you. Because there are no jobs. But anyone with the bottle to stand up and say, hey, we're not having this, to get branded as a militant. And I'm not just talking about the tendency. I'm talking about ordinary people. Ordinary people with heart and guts who get up and say, hey, we're not begging for jobs up here, we're demanding them, but not jobs at any price. We're not going to work for shade buttons, and we're not going to work in conditions that are dangerous and can kill us. We want good jobs with good wages, and we want to work in good conditions. And if that's a militant, then you count me in.
Oi, Mick, your rent. Do you mind?
How much?
Come on, you know how much.
Where am I supposed to clean the mix?
Out the back.
You must be joking. It's freezing out there.
Tough. Here. Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, and in future, you both pay your rent to me, right?
Why?
Because that idiot there lost it all back to him playing cards.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, well, you could always win it back.
No chance.
Why not?
Two reasons. One, he's stupid. Two, I'm unlucky.
Yeah, well, you might get lucky.
Nah. Come on. Let's have a game of 7-card stud. I don't know the game.
Yeah, well, we'll teach you.
Is it easy to learn?
Piece of cake.
Oh.
All right.
Hi.
How's the family?
Fine. Sorry, I can't stop, love.
You're Damon, okay?
Fine.
That's not what I heard.
Then you heard wrong.
They all blame it on the doll, don't they?
Blame what?
Crime.
I don't know what you're talking about, love, but you'll have to excuse me. I've got a lot of work to do.
He's being prosecuted, isn't he?
Who, Damon?
Yeah.
Who told you this?
It's true, isn't it?
No, Harry. It's not true.
She said you'd deny it.
Annabelle Collins.
No, Julia Brogan.
Julia... What impresses you most in the world, Harry? I'd say it's money. Well, I've got 20 quid here. Says that Julia Brogan is talking a load of rubbish. Well?
I better check my sources.
Oh, yes, you do that, Harry. And when you see Julia Brogan, you tell her from me that she's talking a load of rubbish, and I'll wipe the flaming floor with her.
Pair, right? So, let's see if I've got this right. Come on in. It's a pair, then 2 pair, then 3 of a kind, then a flush.
No, a run.
Oh, sorry. 3 of a kind, then a run, then a flush, then 4 of a kind. Oh, no, hang on, sorry. It's a full house, then 4 of a kind, and then a straight flush. Right, okay. Let's play then.
Have you got a slate loose?
No.
You went to Sheila Grant and asked her?
Yeah.
Well, that's it. I tell you nothing in the future.
It was all a pack of lies anyway.
It is not.
Well, she denied every bit of it.
She would, wouldn't she?
She not only denied it, she bet me 20 quid.
20 quid?
Yeah. You've got all your facts wrong, love.
But Paul Collins told me.
Well, he's got them wrong and all. Oh, and by the way, she told me to give you a message.
Give me a message? You didn't say I told you, did you?
Yeah. And she's gonna wipe the floor with you.
2 pair. 5s and 2s.
3 6s.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
Next come in second, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. You weren't joking, were you? What about?
No.
You haven't played before?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were having a son. I thought you had something up your sleeve, did he? My arms. Oh, come on, look at your deal. Oh, listen, we've lost enough already. I've still got that fine to pay, haven't I? I'm trying to save up for Barbados.
Oh,
Come on, get on with the game, will you? We'll be all right. How? Say a few prayers or something?
Yeah,
say a few
Team
prayers.
talk, is it, lads?
Yeah. Right, you ready then, lads?
Certainly am.
Give us this day our daily bread.
Hey, that's cheating, mate. Come on.
We've got to get all the help we can.
Hey! Oh, hello, Sheila.
What's your game?
How do you mean?
Spreading rumours about my son.
I've done no such thing.
That's not what Harry Cross says.
I just happened to mention something.
That's spreading rumours in my book, love. Who was it told you? Annabelle Collins? Paul? Paul Collins. Well, you tell Paul Collins from me that it was Matty Nolan's son that was in trouble. Have you got that?
Yeah.
Good. And another thing. If I catch you jangling about my family again, I'll tell the world what I know about the Cork Hills.
Now, just a minute. You know nothing about the Cork Hills. There's nothing to know about the Cork Hills.
Oh, isn't there? Well, ask them where they got the bricks from to build the garage. Ask them how many times they had the phone cut off. Ask them why it's panic stations every time the electricity board come round to read the meter. I could fill a book with all I know about the Cork Hills.
And £1. And me. Stash. And again. And me.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah. Pound.
Terry, he's got 4 cards to a flush there, right?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, you can't beat that, can you?
He mightn't have it.
Would you think he'd be banging in the quids if he didn't have it?
Yeah.
And £1.
Make it 2. 2.
Oh, I don't believe this.
Stash, then.
I'm not gonna stash. You can see what I've got, can't you?
What?
I've got 4, 5, 6, 7 showing.
A run?
Well, it looks that way, doesn't it?
Well, what are you crying about? It's a good hand, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it doesn't beat a flush.
Stash?
Well, he mightn't have a flush.
Oh, well, stay in, then.
Look, why don't you just get out so I can see him?
No.
And 2.
Make it 3.
3?
Yeah.
What does 2 pair beat again? What?
I've forgotten, haven't I?
It doesn't beat a run and it doesn't beat a flush. It's the same as draw poker, you pillock.
Oh. I'm 3.
Look, why don't you just get out? Why don't you just get out so I can see him?
You get out.
I've got a better hand than you, haven't I? What are you, thick? Oh, come on, mate. Let me just cover the pot.
No. We agreed it's cutthroat. No covering the pot and no calling till there's only 2 left.
And 3.
Make it 5. 5.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you by the throat. I'm gonna throttle you. And 5.
And again. And again.
And again.
And again. And again.
Well, that's it, innit? I'm skint, I am. You've cost me a fortune, you scouse divvy. Stash.
See you. Two pair. Flush.
Oh.
Hang on.
You've lost. Why? Because a flush beats 2 pair, doesn't it? It just doesn't beat it. It hammers it. They shouldn't be in the same house together.
Ah, yeah, but this 2 pair's a bit special. Why's that? Because it's 2 pair of kings. It's a good game, this, isn't it?
She's just wiped the floor with me.
And how did she find out?
Harry told her.
Then you told Harry.
It just slipped out.
I practically swore you to secrecy.
Now, hey, don't you start twisting things. I'm the injured party round here. Oh.
And you deserved it.
Oh.
3 6s. More?
No, I'm skint.
Mike? Me too. Shame. That's the first time you played stud, is it?
Yeah.
I say tell. He picks it up pretty quick.
Arguing in the street. What's got into you?
You go across to Sheila Grant's right now.
What for?
To apologise.
What?
Lonely Hearts. What are you writing there for?
Oh, you're talking to me now, are you? Nose.
No. Madge was right. You just want what I've got.
Oh, all right. Look, here. This is for your fine. Right? Yeah. Now, you owe me one, remember? Yeah, right. Oh, and don't forget Mike's rent. You owe that to Harry Cross.
Well, we want it all back, haven't we?
I want it back.
Yeah, but we're partners, aren't we?
Do you think I'm soft? You lost it on your own, so you can find it on your own.
Oh, come on, Terry. I gotta get back to Barbados.
Tough.
Well, when we're gonna get rid of them?
Who?
Mick and Mike.
This day? You're not altogether soft, are you?
Yeah, but there's nowhere for Mick to sleep.
Yes, there is.
Where?
You owe me one, remember?
Oh, he's not gonna get in a bed with me. Terry, he's not gonna get in a bed with me.